Hey, there
Hey
we are.
there.
There
Hello.
we here. We here.
In the
We here
building.
in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Once again.
Glad to join you once again. Sorry, we're a little bit late. A little bit of CPT. You blame me for that. But very, very happy to be back once again with my wonderful, wise, witty, beautiful big sister, Davette, and my amazing, I can't even begin to quantify how amazing this young lady is, my niece, Nakira.
Thank you.
So glad once again to be here honoring the legacy of the world's greatest bass singer,
Greatest.
one second to none. And even though I'm biased, so what? My daddy, Mr. Melvin Franklin. Right. So thank you all for taking the time to join us once again as we commemorate the legacy of the co-founder and original bass singer of the Temptations. I just want to give a quick shout out, if I can. As everyone knows by now, because you should be aware by now, we have been campaigning hard to get this mural going for my father. And shout out to all of y'all that donated, man. We are halfway to our goal. It is so amazing to watch this thing slowly coalesce and come to fruition. And we really could not do it without each and every one of y'all. So thank you everybody who donated. If you donated $1, 10, 100, 1,000, we love you all. Special shout out to the one, the only Mr. Barry Gordy. Thank you for your generous gift.
Yes.
We cannot express our gratitude enough. So with that being said, now that we got the announcements out the way, I want to really quickly, before we introduce our guest, I want to ask my sister something, because when this whole idea of the mural came to pass, like, I want to know, because I don't think we've had a chance to discuss what the genesis of that idea was. Like, where did that just drop out of clear blue sky into your mind? You know what? Let's paint my daddy on a wall. Like, how did that come about?
No. Listen, the wall thing was something that the Mobile Arts Council came up with. I literally didn't care if it was on a wall, on a bench, if it was a statue. I just knew I wanted him to have something that was everlasting, that was in his hometown.
Right.
I've been thinking about how could we honor him for many years, but was really afraid to kind of put myself out there and ask people for help about it. So, years and years went by, but it was never far from my mind. I was seeing how the other fellas had things, and I just said to Nakira one day, I just said, this is the year. I'm not going to keep putting this off. I want to see how we can get this done. And of course, Nakira is a project manager at heart. So she jumped right on phone calls and emails and started asking around. And so that's how it all came to fruition. But yeah, it's been on my mind for years on how can we honor him like his music honors him. It's going to outlive us all. However, I wanted a personal tribute to him. The music is a group tribute. All of them are honored in that way by having that music. I wanted him to have his own personal, private tribute to him and his contribution. And so that's how it came to be. And I am so happy with where we are.
Mhm.
I was a little nervous for a little bit, but God is good, and so I'm just, I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited.
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And that actually leads perfectly into my next question from my lovely niece up there. I, what was it that made you gravitate towards this project with such passion and vigor? Like you've attacked this, like you've been a dog with a bone. Like you just will not let this thing go. And we love you for it. Trust
Yeah.
me, because you done did a whole lot of heavy lifting when it comes to this project. So, like, what was it that inspired you, based on her vision that made you just snatch that baton and run with it?
So, like she said, it was something that she had mentioned, and she did mention it to me 2 times. And for me, if I do anything, I am more of making sure that it's done with excellence. And
Come
I
on.
also want to make sure that I'm putting myself in a position where I have the tools to be able to see something through.
Mhm.
Anything that I do, big or small, one of the best gifts that I've gotten is to be able to make something that is a dream a reality.
Mm.
And when I put myself in the position to do something, I'm not gonna go at it half. I'm going to give it 100%. And that's it. That's with anything. If I'm planning a party for my, if I just lost my mother-in-law, I'm doing something for her services. Whatever that looks like, when I get a hold to it, I'm going to give it everything that I have. So when my aunt had said it to me the first time, I did. I allowed it to go in one ear out the other. Like she got it, she can do it. She know the people.
Right,
And
right,
then it was
right.
again that she brought it up. And it was around the time where she was looking at different things within her career. We were kind of talking about things we were doing. And
Mhm.
I just started shooting emails. I just was like, I'm just gonna shoot in the dark. I'm just gonna see. And that led me to the Mobile's Art Council. They responded to me very kindly. I ended up just setting up a meeting. That
Mhm.
meeting turned into, here are your options. Here's what those options look like. And for me, when we heard the number, it wasn't something that we couldn't do. It was something we couldn't do alone. But as he has this music, these people that love him, who are we not to ask?
Right,
Why should we be so prideful not to at least try?
right,
So what started as a try, again, I went back on my Zoom. I kept putting those emails in. Next thing you know, we were able to get the contact with Fox 10. And that really got the ball rolling. And then
right.
Auntie and you had the conversation, hey, let's do the lives. So it all built. And I think what really just, it just came naturally because even the website, the email, those are things we needed in place once it got to moving, because we never wanted anybody to believe that this wasn't a real thing or that people were
Right.
taking this and doing something wrong with it.
Mhm.
Um, but really,
Unfortunately, that's the environment we're in nowadays.
yeah. So
That's great
really
that you
making
took that
things,
precaution.
taking things from my heart and being able to produce them is something that I have just done for years. And I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things. So I do obituaries, I do events, I care for my family in a way like no other. But if I like it, I love it. If I like it, I love it. And my personal mantra, and I'm gonna let y'all steal this, I'm gonna let y'all have this one. Mine's is I care, I communicate, I answer, I respect, and I excel. And that's what everything I do. If I like it, I love it, and I care about it.
Mm, mm, fantastic, fantastic. Y'all see why I said she's so amazing, right? Like you just can't quantify how dope she is, right? So, super duper lucky, to have you involved in this project. Um, that being said, I want to take a moment to honor our upcoming guest, who will be introduced by my sister. But I just want to say something. I had an opportunity to meet this young man personally, to speak with him, to shake his hand, and I just want to say, above all else, above everything else that you will learn about him, what I have learned is that he's a man of character, and I greatly, greatly respect and appreciate that, especially in the capacities in which he's operated. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to my sister.
Well, actually, I think we're running a little ahead of schedule. We tried to catch up.
Are we?
We tried to catch up on that little CPT
Oh,
time.
is that okay?
We had an accident.
Right, because I'm going by the show notes, y'all.
Oh Lord, yeah,
No,
man.
we get caught up because we supposed to do our news thing next or whatever. So if we are good with where we are, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break before we introduce our guests, and then we'll be right back. Take a look at this. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this.
Stay with us.
Don't go.
One of the original members of Grammy award-winning group The Temptations is set to receive a memorial in Mobile. The mural is to be displayed in the city's Civil Rights and Cultural Heritage District. The Temptations are best known for being one of the most successful Motown vocal groups of all time, and their legacy still lives on today, drawing millions of listeners every month. Original member Melvin Franklin was raised in Mobile, Alabama by his grandmother until the age of 10. His granddaughter, Nakira Jordan, says it's time for her grandfather to be immortalized in his hometown of Mobile.
That's where his roots started, and that's where he considered home. The first thing I knew is I needed to start where home was for him.
Melvin's family immediately knew the memorial should be a public work of art and reached out to leaders in the Mobile art scene.
Just out of the blue, I got an email from her one day. She threw out a mural or a sculpture, and of course, the first thing that came to my mind was a mural.
The mural is set to be displayed in Mobile's Civil Rights and Cultural Heritage District on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
You know, finding the perfect location was really key and important for a project like this.
This area, dubbed The Avenue, is where Melvin grew up, just blocks from downtown.
He grew up on Congress Street, and they are revitalizing that area. All the pieces just fell together. It's just the perfect location.
The Avenue was once the cultural, social, and economic hub of Mobile's African-American community. Today, the neighborhood is undergoing restoration efforts to revive its former legacy as a thriving hub for Black Mobilians.
Any piece of public art, to me, it's all about starting a conversation. It's about creating this dialogue and really educating the people in that area. So, to me, that's the importance of it.
And Melvin Franklin is the only original member of the Temptations who does not have a memorial in his hometown. The family has set up a GoFundMe for donations to the Memorial Fund. That can be found under the story on fox10tv.com.
Come on. It can also be found at melvinfranklinlegacy.com.
Yes.
All right now.
All right. Go ahead, Nakira, take it away.
All righty, so we do have a special guest coming up. We have the Mr. Harrell Holmes Jr. He is a singer, actor, entertainer from Saginaw, Michigan, whose career blends classic, soul, showmanship, and modern storytelling. Inspired by the age 7 by the music of the Temptation, Holmes began performing across Michigan, and then he moved to Los Angeles to train with the Hollywood Pop Academy and later the American Music and Dramatic Academy. His professional career has included collaborations and performances with artists such as Stevie Wonder, John Legend, Shantae Moore, and he was on television with Law and Order, and he had starred in the role of Melvin Franklin for the first national tour of Ain't Too Proud. The life and times of the Temptations, performing more than 800 shows across the United States and Canada. A dynamic vocalist known for his powerful baritone and commanding stage presence, Holmes continues to perform and develop new music while honoring timeless soul influences, the first that inspired him. Please help us welcome our special guest, Mr. Harrell Holmes.
Come on, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, y'all.
How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for having me.
Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up in the comments, y'all.
Yes, drop the blue hearts in the comments.
Come on.
Yes.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thank y'all so
welcome.
much for having me. I'm so honored and blessed to be here.
Oh, we are so
Thank
glad
for
you are here.
agreeing.
Yes, of course. I got my blue on representing today.
Come on, come on.
Good day.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
we are
right.
so excited to have you here, and I'm excited for my
I
questions.
still can't I can't hear you, Mr.
You
Vet.
can't hear
I'm sorry.
me?
Yeah.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Okay, can
you
you
hear
hear me
me?
now?
I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear Nakira?
Okay, so I was saying,
Nakira, say something.
Something.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so can you hear Davette? Davette, go ahead,
the
speak.
mic sounds right.
Can't hear
Check
you,
one.
Vet. Ah.
Mm.
Oh
Can't
my
hear Davette.
goodness.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Hear her.
We can't hear you.
I'm
That's so
offended.
weird.
Offended.
Okay, well look, don't trip. We gonna make this happen. So
Go
Okay,
ahead.
make it happen.
we gonna make this happen. So Davette, you go ahead, ask the question. And
No,
yeah,
I
you go
can't.
ahead.
He can't hear me.
That's okay. I can. So we gonna make this happen.
Okay.
We
So
gonna
the
tag
first
team this.
question is, ain't too proud. Tell us a little bit about your experience with the play and how you studied Melvin.
Shout out to all my family in the chat.
That's right.
I
That's right.
appreciate
So first question is when it comes to the play, Ain't Too Proud. First of all, how did you even stumble into that role? And then what did you do to study to become that persona once you captured that role?
Got you. So honestly, it was hands down the best experience of my life. Just to give you a little background on myself, you guys mentioned it a little bit. So my whole singing journey started with the Temptations. My grandmother had the VHS tape back in '98. I was about 6 years old, and I remember picking up the tape, and I see these guys in these silver suits, and I'm like, okay, what is this? So I pop it in, and I became obsessed. Like literally every day after school, I would pop in the tape and learn this movie, the moves, the singing. I mean, I was breaking furniture, falling, all the things. I'm pretty sure I drove my grandmother crazy. In third grade, the next year, I went to my mom. And shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. I had a lovely 2-parent household. But I went to my mom and I said, "Mom, I want to sing in my talent show." She was like, "Okay, what you want to do?" I said, "I want to sing Ain't Too Proud to Beg." And she was like, "What? By the Temptations?" She was like, I said, "Yeah, I am a Temptation." She was like, "Boy, you crazy." But okay.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Talk
I
about
got the
speaking into
suit and
existence.
I got a hat, and I remember the kids not really knowing it, but the parents were going crazy. Like, who is this little kid singing the Temptations? Right? And the next year, I ended up starting my own group called the Little Temptations with my friends. It was 5 of us. We were like 8 years old, dressed in suits,
Come on.
trying to do the moves from the movie. And I did all of the singing, but that's what we did. We performed all over Michigan and everywhere. So that was incredible.
You did all the singing.
I did all the parts. And that led to me doing Star Search when I was 11. That was my first time doing national TV. I did that with Arsenio Hall, and Temptations did Get Ready with my suit on and everything.
Okay.
The Temptations was just really my foundation. And shout out to my family. Once they learned that I love the Temptations, what they would do, like on Christmas, they would gift me with like greatest hits Temptation CDs and books and DVDs. Like I could always look forward to getting something new, and that just
Investing in
love.
you.
Yeah, deep love. So
shout out to them. Shout out to the shout out to the village.
For the family, right?
Yes.
Shout out to the village.
So you fast forward to 2018, one of my best friends out here in LA, David, took me to see Ain't Too Proud before it went to Broadway. And so I ain't gonna lie, I showed up and I was like, okay, Temptations and musical theater, this could be interesting. But I sat there and man, by intermission, I looked to him, I said, man, I don't know how, but I'm gonna be in this show.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know it would be Melvin because I saw Jawan Jackson do it. Shout out to my big bro.
Come on, shout out Jawan.
His voice is from another planet.
The one and only.
I was like, huh.
Right.
I didn't know I would be able to do that. But so 6 months later, I got an email from my agent. And funny enough, I actually went in for Eddie Kendricks, my first audition.
Come on.
Went in for Eddie, and I sang Just My Imagination, all the things. And I looked at the creative team. I could tell they weren't blown away. So I had that mindset like Denzel, I'm leaving here with something.
No,
I was
something.
like, look, do y'all mind if I do Melvin right here, like right now? And they were like, okay. And
Okay.
the rest is history. The
Come
rest
Oh
is
on.
wow, that's a
I did,
beautiful story.
I did
Wow.
Melvin, and 2 weeks later, I was in New York for callbacks for the first time. And now that audition process, I could write a book on.
Oh, you
Insane.
should.
And I tell you, they had us in there doing jump splits, knee turns, back hinges. I was like, wait a minute, the Temptations ain't doing.
Oh, that's that Lon Fontaine.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's that Broadway life. But
Broadway.
shout out to my ATP fam. If you know, you know. But
Mhm.
that whole process was 2 years, and then I finally got the call in July of 21 that I was gonna be Melvin, and it was life changing. Obviously, I was so excited, but also a little nervous. I had
Yeah.
never done a show before. This was my first time doing any kind of play or musical.
Amazing.
So, what big shoes to fill. I knew I had a great responsibility, but what I did is I did a deep dive into Melvin. Thank God for YouTube. I watched every concert I could find. I watched every interview, anything I could find to learn not only Melvin's voice but his spirit. You know,
Yeah.
I paid attention to how he carried himself, his facial expressions on stage, his movements, and just the joy that he brought to the group. So I think that's what really stood out with him, is that you could feel Melvin. His stage presence was everything. So that's what I tried to bring to the stage every night, and I was really trying to capture that love he had for performing. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
man.
thank
Come on.
you.
That
Now
was
I
beautiful,
seen it
brother.
twice, and it was both your shows. We've seen it first in Lansing, Michigan, and I cried like a baby. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen. And
Wow.
then again in Detroit, Michigan, and that's when I had reached out and you responded. And I'm like, oh, he responded to his DMs.
You know, I still have that message that you sent me in the
Yeah.
Easter thing. That meant the world, because I remember it was like, probably a Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
You're tired, and you give it all that you have, but to come back to the hotel and I read my messages, and I'm like, whoa, Melvin's granddaughter was in the audience,
Boo
and those words meant the world to me. So I
boo
really.
booing. The people next to me were looking. I was like, I'm so sorry. And my husband, he knew I had been interested in going, and he just surprised me one night, like, you should get dressed. And he took me and my daughter, and it was so nice. So then the next time I went, I'm like, I can't be crying like this now. I gotta get it together.
No, we left that all
Yes,
in
indeed.
Motown.
Thank you.
Yeah. So then the second time we went, my aunt and I, she was in town, and she had never been to the Motown Museum. And I was like, I just feel like it's something you have to experience.
Absolutely.
Oh, she tore the club up.
What?
She was in that studio, and I started look. She tore the club up, but it was just so pure because you could feel his spirit there.
That's right.
And they came out, and they were just like, are you related to somebody?" And we were like, "Yes." And that goes down in her story. I was so happy to have experienced that with my auntie, and
Absolutely.
it was just one of those moments where you can't recreate it, you can't make it up, and to be able to walk in those hallways where he was just, it's so pure, so
It is.
much.
It is. Absolutely. And to still have Otis here too.
Yes, the
You know,
man,
they were just brothers, and you can just feel it, man.
you feel it, absolutely.
Family.
Come on. Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out to Motown Museum.
That's right. That's right. We see y'all. Keep the comments coming. So my dad was extremely passionate, as we all know, as you just alluded to, right? He loved what he did, and he did what he loved, and he did it to the day that he couldn't do it anymore.
That's right.
So how has that, if at all, inspired you on your career path?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Melvin's passion and joy for performing was what really made him stand out among the other giants that he was on stage with. But you really gravitated towards him. And again, that's something that I tried to bring every night. And that's something I bring in my real life as well. I've been performing since I was 7 years old. So over 25 years now. Dang, that's crazy to say. 25 years.
12 years old.
Truthfully, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. And one thing I admire about Melvin is he performed through his health challenges. I mean,
Hmm.
even carrying an oxygen tank on stage to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much he loved what he did. And
Absolutely.
I would say, just to toot my own little horn, I mean, 800 something shows. I never took a vacation in those 2 years.
Come on.
And I did the most shows out of anyone on the show. So I really loved my job. I love
Yeah.
telling that story. And another thing that I take with me from Melvin is that I try to show up as a consummate professional. I show up prepared in everything that I do, and
Make me
I,
cry.
I try to bring and give that love that the audience gives to me. I try to give it back, and I think Melvin had a warmth and charm about him that connected him with people, and I try to give that to the people as well, and I think it's put me in doors and rooms that I never could have dreamed that I would be in. So I
What a
thank him
blessing.
for that gift that he gave to everyone.
Right, 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 right. Okay, so that's amazing, dude. Now on your own personal musical journey, right? Uh playing my father was obviously a part of it, right? In that Broadway play, but um how has your understanding, let's say you've been doing what you've been doing now for 25 plus years, right? So how has your understanding of like legacy and purpose been formed by your own personal journey? And how do you think that will translate through your art in the future?
Great question. Great question. Playing Melvin, it changed the way I view and think of legacy. For this, I thought legacy was more so about accomplishments and success, but traveling and telling that story, you found that legacy is about the impact you have on people and how
Yeah.
you make them feel. You
Come
know,
on.
like these were real legendary performers, but these were real people, and these people that shook the hands of people and had conversations and changed people's lives. So that's something that I always took with me during the show and even after the show. Whenever I perform, I always take the time to take a picture or to have a conversation, to sign a playbill or do something. I always take that time because they were always gracious enough to do that. And yeah, I would say, of course, the Temptations touched millions of people around the world, but beyond the music, Melvin touched people with his spirit, his joy, his energy, and that's what I bring to the stage. And whenever I perform, I give 100% of what I have, and
That's a
uh,
fact.
absolutely, I give that good energy back. And as far as legacy, it just made me realize as much as we want to achieve creatively, at the end of the day, it's about being good people. It's about
Yeah.
having spirit. It's about leaving the world a better place in which you found it.
Come on.
So as far as legacy for me, that's my ultimate goal. I want to achieve things. I've done some TV things, stage things. I want to continue to do that. But most importantly, I want people to say I was a good person. And that's the main legacy I want to leave behind.
That's right.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
Love
That's
that.
awesome. That's awesome. Man, give it up for my brother.
They-
Man. Yeah. So why do you think that it's important to maintain and continue to celebrate the legacies of these iconic artists, of which I said my father is just one of many, many giants from that era, right?
right.
And you as the next generation, the next iteration of what they established, like how important do you think it is that we continue to honor those that built the foundation for us to stand on?
Absolutely. It's extremely important that we celebrate our musical heroes. And Melvin is definitely one of those, regarded as the greatest bass singer of all time.
Come on now.
And he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, that voice is recognized all over the world.
Right.
And, beyond the voice, you just think about what the Temptations meant as a whole, as the blueprint that they served for future generations, from New Edition to Boys to Men, NSYNC, Jackson 5, all those people modeled themselves after the Temptations. So I think it's extremely important that we celebrate them and we keep their name alive. And when Nakira told me that Melvin was the only original member not to have a mural, that just broke my heart. Like, I just couldn't believe that. So I love that you guys are keeping his legacy alive, and any way that I could support and help, I'm 100% 10 toes down. And I just believe that Melvin put in the work. I believe he deserves that recognition, and not only from fans but from future generations to come. Like, he is that foundation. When you think of Barry White, Isaac Hayes, he's that first voice to be featured, you know. And
right.
I think he deserves all his flowers.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that so very much. So look, we are going to take a quick break. All right. Quick word from our sponsor.
Right. Yes,
right. So just stay tuned. We will be right back.
The pleasure you give me, no one can make me put you down.
Hi, I'm Nakira, and I'm raising funds for a public mural in Mobile, Alabama, honoring my grandfather, Melvin Franklin. The project is more than art. It's about legacy. It's about placing his story back in the city that shaped him. The mural will serve as a permanent tribute, a source of pride, inspiration, and history for the community. Every donation helps bring this vision to life and ensures future generations knows who he was and why he mattered. If you are able to give or share, thank you for being a part of something that's everlasting.
The rest of my life, no matter how.
Yes, guys. Yes. So as you see, we are back, and we were speaking in regards to the legacy.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. We lost.
Where'd he go?
But we wanted to say a big thank you to our special guest. We appreciate you so much. He's coming back in. There you go.
All right.
We appreciate you so much for taking the time to be with us. You can stick around with us if you would like. We really
I can't hear you now. I can only hear Mel.
You can hear me? Okay, well, look, man, thank you, brother. We thank you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, now you can hear David. So something's going on with them top two squares. I don't know.
Hi, Harrell.
I was trying to read your lips. I was like,
right, switch places.
Oh my gosh, I was sitting over here like, God dang it, why I can't say nothing. I just wanted to say, I'm glad you can hear me, because I wanted to say thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for carrying our dad's legacy so gracefully, so humble. I just can't thank you enough for doing that. And I hope my prayer for you is that whatever your endeavors are in the future, that they are prosperous, that your cup runneth over, that you are blessed beyond measure. And thank you for supporting us and being here tonight. I just really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anything I can do. And my whole family is tuned in, so we're going to get y'all to y'all goal.
That's right. That's right. Remember, share. Right?
Yep. Share.
Sharing is caring.
Okay.
Right?
Absolutely. We'll do it. Thank y'all so much. Mel, I'm going to see you soon, my brother. I'll see you.
We have a question really quick. We can answer while Harrell is still on. It says, How does it feel to have Harrell playing your dad or granddad? I was
super proud.
Yeah, I was super happy. Proud. I thought you did an awesome job.
Yeah, I was super proud.
I
had to shake his hand after the show. Like I was.
I mean, for him, I was like,
which was crazy because you look just like Mel. Like, so I remember I was like, oh my God, this is
Yeah, strong genes, babe.
absolutely,
Strong genes.
Right,
absolutely.
right.
So yeah, he I thought you did a fantastic job. It's a hard watch for me personally to play. Um, I try to sneak out the theater at some parts, but really, I thought, like I said, you had such grace and your spirit was so humble. I'm like, I think you did a phenomenal job.
I
Thank you so
concur.
much.
I
Thank you so
concur.
much.
But thank you for that question.
Yes.
What do you have coming up? Like, you got any projects you're working on? Like, what can the people look for coming from you next?
I do. I'm in the finals for a few things, so fingers crossed. I can't say what it is, but it's some big things.
Fingers crossed.
Also started a Temptations tribute group called Hit City, and we're getting that off the ground. We
Come on
have some
now.
performances coming up in DC and New York.
You,
And the
you
next,
singing all 5 parts again?
actually, I'm dipping and dabbing. We start out on the male parts, and then by that second part, we start floating and doing some things. So
Right,
you'll
right.
get a chance to see kind of the full bag of what I do.
That's
And
what's up.
we're also performing at the International Black Theaters Festival
Oh, wow.
in North Carolina this summer.
Come on.
So got some
Come
big
on.
things coming, and working on a future residency, hopefully in Vegas. So
All
Oh,
right. I like it.
congratulations. Oh, well, that's right up. That ain't but 3 hours for me. So
that's it.
yeah,
That's
come
it.
on with it, brother.
And when you come to the DC area,
I'll
hit
be
your
there.
girl up.
You in DC?
I'm in VA. I'm in
Okay.
Virginia.
Yeah,
Yep.
she like 30 minutes
Absolutely.
away.
Skipping
20
the
minutes away.
jump to the district. So
We will
yep.
be there next month, so I will definitely hit you up.
Hey, I'm there.
Hey,
Yes.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank y'all again, man. This was done my heart so much good. I appreciate
Thanks.
y'all. Thank
No,
you.
Appreciate you
thank
coming
you.
on.
And
Thank you for taking the
thank you,
time.
family, for sharing him
That's
with
right.
us.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank
We know
you.
you're a very busy man. We don't want to keep you too long, brother. But thank you so much. Oh, and yeah, Beyond Vision. Shout out to Beyond Visions. They're helping to coordinate this whole
Yes.
thing that we got going here. All the technical stuff behind the scenes
Yeah.
and stuff. So shout out to them. They're in DC too. So
Nice.
looks like they're gonna need 2 tickets, big dog.
Yeah. Say less. We got you. Thank you, family. I appreciate
All right,
you.
thank you.
Thank
All right,
you
one
so
love, my
much.
brother. One love.
Yes,
We
indeed.
appreciate you. Even though he couldn't hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we hear you.
I
All
hear
righty. You
We
guys
hear
can
you.
hear
We hear you.
you.
good.
We hear you.
So
That's what's up.
again, guys, we appreciate you so much for sticking with us. We want you to continue to support our goal here, www.melvinfranklinlegacy.com. We have a couple of shout outs. As my uncle said in the beginning, we are at 50% of our goal, and it
Come
doesn't
on.
stop there.
Come on.
We are
Clap it up for that.
so
Shout out to all
close,
of y'all that made this happen. Come on.
man. And I have some special to Mobile Arts Council, who has helped us immensely. Any email that I've sent, any question that I've had, they have been answering us timely, efficiently. They helped find the location. They had those conversations for us. We want to thank everyone who donated to the GoFundMe, big, small, little, and different. Everything makes a difference. Anybody who shared it, just shared it, seen it and shared it, you also made a difference to what we're doing. We want to give a shout out to Cafe of Knowledge. She was the first person that reached out to us. She seen that news, she reached out to us, we did a live with her. And I want to say from her audience, it was $500 donations that came in. So it started real slow. It picked up and we kept it going. The Truth and Harmony podcast. We also want to give you guys a shout out.
That's
You had seen
right.
our first
Shout out to
live.
them.
You reached out to us and you guys said, hey, would you be willing to? My auntie and my uncle were able to do that in my stead. And we appreciate you guys. Everything counts. And Fox 10 News, we thank you as well. And
Yes.
to our amazing producer, we thank you so much for taking the time to be with us every month to help us look good. It is not easy to manage the screen, read the comments, look at the notes. And you have
Because
us
I
looking great.
failed miserably the first time. So,
And
so
a
thank
special
you.
thank you to the longshoremen where it's going to be held. To everybody in Mobile, look for us to come. We have a date. I'm gonna I'm gonna lean on my auntie. I'm not too sure if we're releasing that yet, but
I
we are
got it.
so close. Please, 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 look for us for Memorial Weekend.
That's right.
It should be that Saturday, and I
May
don't know offhand.
23rd.
Thank you.
May
Help me out.
23rd.
May 23rd, 2026. We will be there, flesh and blood. I'm a lot taller in person, so please come and see me. Please come and see me to support this effort.
You had to put that disclaimer out there, right? Yo,
I am
so
a
let
lot
me address that. Let me address that last comment really quickly. Yeah, so we are raising $10,000 and we are halfway there. Thanks to you. You understand what I'm saying? Thanks to each and every one of y'all that donated, everybody that shared the post to help raise awareness, whether you donated 50 cents, $50, or 5,000.
Yes.
We thank all of you, each and every one. We could not do this without you.
Yes, it means the world to us. And this is all going to the mural. So just so you guys know, this is to make
100%
sure
of
we're
it.
paying the artist. We are getting all of the materials for him. If he needs to get a hoist or whatever he's needing to pull this off, this is going to him. And come to find out what the original idea was, I think it's going to go beyond that wall. So it might be bigger than everything that myself imagined. So thank you guys so much to all the donations that you've sent, and please continue to give us whatever you can. We are so grateful. We are forever grateful for anything big or small. It is not easy for us to come to you all like this, but you have definitely warmed our hearts to make it let us know that all we had to do was ask.
That's right. That's right. And we gonna lean on the brilliance of the project management of Miss Nakira. We're gonna formulate something for the day for those that want to show up. We're gonna all be
Yes,
there in
we
the flesh.
will.
Yeah,
Right.
I am hoping that
We'll all be there in the flesh.
it won't just be we cut a ribbon and you see the wall. I am hoping that this will be a full-blown celebration, a full-blown block party to celebrate him,
Right.
to be out there with the mural for a little while and get
Get
some
some of that
food
good
and
Southern cooking. Come on now.
some music and just love on him.
Yes.
And you know, and all my ancestors down there in Alabama can
right.
rise
That's
up
right.
and be there with us.
Come on now.
So I'm hoping that this will turn into a very big celebration of his life. I want to shout out the few people that I've seen on my live that commented. To my aunt Rita Johnson Chase, my auntie. I love her.
First
so
donation.
much.
She was the
She
first
was my
donation.
first donation.
Shout out
I
to
love
her.
him. I mean, I love her so much. And to Damon, I want you to know that we see you and blessings to you as well. And then to my nephew in love, Anton.
I love him.
I see you. We'll talk later. So just wanted to kind of shout them out because I did see them on my in my comments.
Yeah, check that out right
Would
there.
you consider selling bricks
bricks
with names on them for the walkway? I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean?
Well, so that's something that we would have to clear with the property first. But that can definitely be a possibility. We will look into that and address that on our next live. That is a phenomenal suggestion. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, VJ, for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me write that note down.
See, look at her. Project man. I told you, look, she's a beast, y'all.
But if there's any other questions, please ask us. We're here for a couple of more minutes or so. Would love to answer as many questions as we possibly can if you have any. In my You could on my live, my brother's live. He's probably not even checking it. I'm getting ready to go check it. To see if
I told
he's
you
got.
I don't do multitasking.
Yes, he's such a man. I'm getting ready to go to his page and see if
Did
anybody
you
has
get
made
the video of
comments.
Melvin I sent you? Not sure, brother. Where'd you send it to? I'll make sure to check for it. I know that's another part. I don't really check my messages as often as I should. And
All right.
So sorry about that. But if you sent it, I'll get it, brother.
So we had Christine Lynch, who says she's going to be passing this information on to
Thank
Come on,
you,
she's a
Christine.
huge supporter, man. Shout out to
Dion
her.
of Belmonts and some of the local Philly musicians. We thank you
shout out
so
to her.
much. Our cousin Simone has joined us. I think she's still watching us. Philip, thank you so much. He said he donated. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Phillip.
Shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So we have a young lady by the name of Faye Barnes who says she recently found out that she's related to us.
Oh,
She
hey,
said,
family.
her grandmother was Octavia English Barnes. Don't worry, Faye, I got the whole family tree. I'm going right in there.
You got the right one with Dave.
And find out where you at,
everything.
CP, so we can see how we connected.
Yeah.
So she also said, Christine Lynch said that so many admire your dad, and I'm telling them what nice people you all are. Yes, I am bugging those people on my white side, even the young ones.
I love it.
Oh my God. And oh my God, that is funny. But thank you for saying that. I mean, we try to be as humble as we possibly can. It's in our DNA.
Yeah.
We are slated to be in Dallas in May. Possibly either right before or right after the mural reveal.
Keep those questions coming.
Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that information. As it comes available, it will be posted. But in less than 2 weeks, here on the 21st, we will be in Dubuque, Iowa. And so if you are anywhere near that area, then please make sure to come out and see it. I'll be posting the flyer either tomorrow or the next day. And but you can go to Glenn Leonard's Temptations Review page and you can get all of the information for our next show.
Yeah.
Everybody
same thing, Philly. Just create the demand. You create the demand, we'll be there. So get the beating on doors and letting the promoters know that y'all want to see us and we'll be there.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. If there are any last questions, we're going to take one or two more, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We appreciate you for spending the afternoon.
Anton says, what current artists most remind you of Melvin?
Sir.
Nobody. Nobody. Who can bass like me? Nobody.
Nobody.
Only my brother.
I wouldn't even say it, but I appreciate the vote of confidence, sis. But
listen. I don't think anybody reminds me of my dad. To be fair, I think that each artist, regardless of what range you sing, you bring your own personality, your own traits, your own talent to whatever it is that you're doing. So I never judge any of the bass singers against his talent and his professionalism and he was one of a kind. Right. And I'm not going to hold you to his standards. Right. And I'm biased in that, but it's also a very truthful comment. So I'm never going to hold you against him, just like I don't hold any of the singers to the same standard as David Ruffin. I don't hold you to the same standard as Eddie Kendricks. I don't hold you to the same standard as Paul Williams. I don't hold you to the same standards as Otis. Those five
don't forget
phenomenal men.
Don't forget Dennis.
And Dennis Edwards.
Don't forget Dennis. Okay.
And then it's like, I'm never going to hold any of y'all in to place any of the singers in those shoes.
Right.
You'll never fill them.
Yeah.
Right.
They are beloved. They are monumented. You will never fill them. I look at each person and what they bring to the show. Now, if you don't sound good and you messing up some steps, homegirl over here be telling all your business. But yeah, but yeah, no, I don't do that. And for Marsha, hi Marsha, because I love Marsha. Marsha comments on all my stuff. But she was asking if we had any memorabilia that we might could do a silent auction to raise funds. So there's so little memorabilia left of my dad's because so much of his things were destroyed in an earthquake. That what little I have, I would never part with. They are my sacred items. I would give a foot before I sold off any of my daddy stuff. So no, that's not an option for me. No. So, but I mean,
Thank
if
you.
I had more, if I had an abundance, I would probably say, oh, definitely, I would do that. I would definitely give up, one or two things, but no, baby.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no! Hey, watch it now.
The link. So again, go to
Yeah.
www.melvinfranklinlegacy.com and you will be able to see where you're able to donate. It's a hyperlink that's going to take you directly to the GoFundMe. And there it is, melvinfranklinlegacy.com.
I want to shout out our cousin who's watching from Detroit. I love you, Vernay.
Hi, Vernay.
I love you so much. So I'm just excited for us all to come together and for this mural. It's gonna be a good time. I'm hoping that family from all over will come. Again, you guys, the unveiling is gonna be May 23rd in Mobile, Alabama. So we're hoping to make it a big shindig, a hoedown. Is that what they do in the South?
They do Mardi Gras.
A hoedown. I want to know. I don't know what they do in the South.
You have me, Way of Detroit, my aunties coming from the DMV area, my uncle coming from LA. So we're already coming from far.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you can be there, by all means, please come. We would love to have you guys. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions for us, we would love to answer them. Otherwise, we are probably about to give some closing reflections for this particular live. And then we are going to, I got to grade some papers, y'all. I'm a school teacher. So
Miss English teaches English.
Yeah, Miss English teaches English. So I got to get
it.
my lesson plan together for tomorrow. So I would like to say my closing reflection would be, Harrell, thank you so much again for blessing us with your presence and spending time with us. Again, we would like to thank Beyond Visions for your support and making sure that our lives look professional and we look put together. I also would like to shout out CEO Evolves in Baltimore, Maryland, who did our website, updated our website, gotten it all jazzy for us. I don't want to forget about them. So see them if you are in that area and need some work done, because my niece Raven and her husband Tony are phenomenal and they do a lot of things. So please look them up, CEO Evolves. And to my brother and to my niece who are steadfast, show up, and we don't flake on each other. We get this job done. And so I'm forever grateful for you guys as well. And I love y'all.
Thank you. We love you guys. And thank you to everybody who is out there with us, tuning in. Every person who has donated, it means the world to us. It has been an amazing journey. It has been such a blessing. I think we started in October, Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
I think in October, And then I've had a couple of life changes. I have a service tomorrow for my cousin, and I did his obituary. And speaking of legacy and making sure to honor people in a beautiful way, it's been so amazing to be able to do this for my grandfather. And I am so excited to continue to be able to do these things in a very big way for those people that I love.
That's right. That's right, man. We love you. And really quickly, I just want to light a bit of a fire because we got just around 3, maybe 4 weeks left max before the artist needs to get started on this project. So again, shout out to everyone who has already donated. But if you anticipate being able to donate, time is ticking. We're getting close to the deadline here. So visit the website. It's right there on the screen, melvinfranklinlegacy.com. You can check out the link to take you right to where you need to be so you can kick in your coins. Again, 50 cents, $50, whatever you got. We appreciate every single coin, right? That being said, my closing reflection is it is amazing what diligence and determination can accomplish. You see a man who is diligent in his work, right? He will stand before kings. Not only did my father exemplify that, but it's like he passed it down, multi-generational. And you see his daughter and his granddaughter bringing this thing to fruition. Like, I'm just lucky to be along for the ride. They're doing all the heavy lifting, trust me. So shout out to both of y'all. I love you very, very much. And you inspire me.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom after.
You're such a crier. God,
It's been emotional, guys.
I mean, that's why I cried at the museum, because she cried.
Whatever.
Oh, she didn't mention that part, right?
I'm blaming that on you.
So, anyways,
All that
it has been a phenomenal pleasure to hang out with you guys once again. We will be doing this, I believe, 1 or 2 more times before the deadline. So stay tuned on upcoming dates, upcoming guests. Share. Remember, sharing is caring. Share this, share the link. The link will be somewhere posted, pinned somewhere, I'm sure. Visit the website, raise awareness, because the more people that know about this, the more people that can support and make it happen, and the faster we can reach our goal. So thank you again very much for tuning in. We love you. We will see you next time.
All right.
Thank you.
Night.
Look out, baby, 'cause you
Hi, my name is Davette, and I'm raising funds to create a public mural in Mobile, Alabama, honoring my father, one of the founding members of the Temptations, Melvin Franklin. His voice helped shape the soundtrack of a generation, and now it's time to give his story a permanent place in the city he called home. This mural isn't just about music, it's about legacy and visibility. It's a tribute to Black artistry, family roots, and the power of storytelling through public art. Motown changed the world, and my father was part of that change. But behind the fame was a man who loved his community, believed in faith, and inspired millions to tell stories that mattered. This mural will be a place for reflection, celebration, and education, a visual reminder of how far we've come and who helped us get here. The mural will be located at the International Longshoremen's Association Local 1410 Union Hall and Auditorium in downtown Mobile. This building is significant for its role as a gathering place during the Civil Rights Movement and the only Mobile venue to host the speaking engagement by Dr. Martin Luther King. It has been added to the National Registry of Historic Places on June 27, 2011. Your support will help with the artist fees and materials, wall preparation and permits, community engagement events, historical documentation, and signage. Every dollar brings us closer to honoring a legacy that deserves to be seen and remembered. Please donate Whether it's $5 or $500, every penny counts. Share this campaign with your music lovers, artists, and history buffs. Leave a note about how the Temptations have touched your life. Let's make this mural a reality. Let's give my father and the movement he helped build the tribute they deserve. Thank you for believing in this vision. With gratitude, David.